Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. In today's video, we are going to be testing out another Glamlite palette. This is the Viva Taco palette. I think they have another one that's like the Street Taco, but this is the original one. On Glamlite's website, I believe that is the only place you can purchase this palette. It retails for $38. However, right now it is on sale for $19, which is half off. They also bundled this with the pizza and the burger palette for $55 during the holidays, and just in general, there are discount codes for Glamlite, so I would recommend shopping during a sale or when you have a coupon code, or picking up a bundle, because I think in general those would just be a good deal. But yeah, we are going to go into this palette. Now, I'm coming to you, all I have on is my moisturizer, which I'm going to show you the one that I have been using. This is the Marc Jacobs Youthquake. This shit is so good. Like, so good. It is, ooh, it's getting kind of washed out. It is a gel and it is so like cooling and moisturizing. Anyway, I've been loving that. You'll probably see it in like a favorites. But anyway, I just have on that, some lip balm, and I did prep my lids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which is just what I have been using. And we're gonna go ahead and go into this palette. So first off, the packaging, of course. Now, when I'm filming this, it is actually Taco Tuesday, and I'm actually going for tacos today. So inside it says, what's your favorite topping? And then in here, here's the palette. Looks like a little taco. And there's the back there. Super cute, super unique, of course. You open it up and you've got a little mirror, and then let's see how many shades. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 different eyeshadows. And here is what the color story looks like here. Of course, I'm going to be sticking more in this green area. I really want to try this cilantro shade, so that's what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to give you guys some swatches really quick. So here are the swatches. As you can tell, the mattes didn't swatch the best. However, that doesn't really tell how they will work on the eyes. And these are probably some of the tougher colors to formulate that are mattes. But these shimmers, man, all of these shimmers swatched amazing. Specifically love this little Mexican cheese, cilantro, carnitas, and I thought that these two colors were these two were beautiful as well. This is Al Pastor and Salsa Verde. All right, so I have you guys pulled in. We are gonna go ahead and go in with the eye look. Now, there's not really like an everyday type of transition shade, I would say. I guess I'm gonna try to go ahead and go in with Guacamole. I'm going to a Christmas party today, and we're going to this place. It's called Publico. It's just a local restaurant here, and honestly I'm not sure if it's like a chain or what, but they have got these little like clear igloos outside, so we are gonna go hang out and eat and drink in the little igloos, and I cannot wait. I don't go out very often, so I really enjoy it when I do get to go. All right, so that is a green matte, and honestly it blended out pretty good. Now, I know looking at this, it probably is so like scary if you're not used to color, and to be honest with you, this is more color than I normally use as well, but we're gonna try to see if we can tone this down a little bit. I am getting ready for work and after going out to eat, so I don't want to be looking like too crazy, you know what I mean? All right, so I am going into a smaller blending brush, and I'm now going into this darker green, which is called Lime. So I've got that on my brush. I did tap this off just a little bit, and basically what I'm doing is putting this right under that other color. Like same area, but just a little bit lower. And you can tell, you can see that transition. That's exactly what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'm feeling just kind of chatty this morning, so it's probably going to be like a rambly type of a video. But I just finished up with 2 of my classes that I'm taking. This has been the hardest probably year of my life, but specifically like the hardest, I would say probably like 5 months of my life. Okay, I'm going in now. I've got a little flat brush, and I'm going into Carne Asada, just here. And I am going to see if I can just pack this on the outer corner just to kind of give us like some definition. But yeah, as I was saying, it has been a really, really rough year. I've had multiple relatives die. I've been in 2 car wrecks in the past 6 months. My house is flooded. I've gotten a flat tire and been stranded. My husband almost died. Just like been through some shit, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, just work has been crazy and so busy, and I've switched positions, what will be twice now this year, and just training people and trying to hire people, and no one it seems like no one wants to work. You will set interviews for people to come in, and they will just no call, no show. I literally, I don't get it. Like, why apply for a job if you're not going to go through with the whole process and actually get the job? That's a different story. But anyway, the whole purpose of me telling you guys this is just that sometimes we just need to be kind to ourselves. I am going to school full time, and I was taking 2 classes, and you know, this literally has been the worst 2 or 3 months of my life. And yeah, one of the classes I will get an incomplete in, and the other I will probably get a B, which is low for me. I usually end all of my classes with like usually I'm in the 97, 98, 99 range. So it has been very stressful for me just to have to accept that you can't do everything and you can't be everything all the time for everyone. So I know the holidays are stressful in general, and so if you're feeling the same way, it's okay to take care of yourself, and it's okay to take time for yourself, and it is okay to give yourself a little bit of grace. And that is what, I don't like this brown over here, so I'm going back over that with this lime. I don't like the way it looks. But yeah, I think it is okay to just give yourself a little bit of grace. And you know what? Sometimes failing in life, well, probably actually all the time failing in life, you learn more than you do when you succeed. I mean, you pick yourself back up, you get better, and you move on. And that is what I am trying to take away from this whole year in general. But yeah, I just, in case anybody else was feeling the same way, I just want you to know you're not alone. I'm sure there are tons of people that have had it worse than I have too. But yeah, it's okay, and all we can do is be better than we were yesterday. So I think that is going to be it for the eye. Honestly, I'm not really digging this little corner over here. I really wish I wouldn't have put that brown, or this like plummy type of a brown down. So again, I'm just building up that lime color over here. And It's not doing the best, but you know what? It is what it is. It is still green. It is still gonna look festive tonight when I go out with my friends, and like I said, just be kind. Be kind to yourself. So, all right, I am gonna go ahead, clean this eye up. I'm going to do the other eye, put on my face makeup, and then we'll be back for the lower lashes and the final thoughts of this palette. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna go through what I have on the rest of my face with you. So I've got on the MAC. This is the Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation. This is in shade NW13. And then I have this concealer, which is very, very light, but I kind of use it more as not like really a concealer, but more of like a highlighting type effect. This is in shade NC10, and this is also the Studio Fix concealer. I set everything down with, again, MAC. This is the Studio Fix powder. This is NW13. This is definitely like my shade from MAC. I have, you know, as I'm going through my collection, I'm going to do a collection video at some point, but you're going to see I have a lot of different colors, and it's just from buying it online. Made a few errors. Okay, so I also did a MAC bronzer. This is the Beijing Beauty. This is from like their bronze collection. I think this was like last year's summer collection that came out, but I absolutely love this bronzer. So good. Such a nice like neutrally type of a tone. And then for blush, this is a new blush that I picked up. This is actually the first time that I've used it, but I really like this shade. This is a matte blush, and this is the shade Copper Tone. Now, I don't think you can buy this shade on Ulta. Like, I got this directly from MAC. And if you look on Ulta's website, they've got a decent amount of shades, but they don't have nearly the shades that MAC does. And then I pulled out, we're just going on a MAC theme here. I pulled out the highlighter that came out this year, and I'm using this shade right here, which I'm trying to see if it had a color on here. Oh, it's called Freeze is what this shade is called. But I really like it. It's a very, because it's more like yellow toned, it is definitely like a brightening effect to it. So I don't think it's like blinding, which I don't like. But it definitely has a glow, and it is brightening on the face. So do like that. And let's see what else. Brows, they're a little bit crazy today. But I did the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and then I set everything down with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Whew! This is the $39 setting spray. However, it is the best setting spray that I have ever used. I'm almost out of it, so I probably will be repurchasing this at some point. I have a lot of other setting sprays. I just picked up this one as well. This is the Benefit Professional. This one is pretty good too. I like this one better. But yeah, I've got a lot of setting sprays to go through, but I will definitely end up getting that one back in my collection. Bet. And then the lips, I only have on a lip liner actually, and this is MAC's lip liner in the shade Spice. This is the first time I've worn it. I really like this color. I think it's a great like autumnal, I guess how you would say, color, like fall, winter, like those vibes. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lash line now. All right, so I pulled you guys in a little bit closer, and I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is Lime. I'm gonna take that on a very small, like little smudger brush. I'm gonna tap that off. So even though these mattes, like you saw in the swatches, they did not swatch the best. However, when I was applying these to my eyelid, I was so impressed. Like, they went on very pigmented, very smoothly, like didn't really have to build them up. They blended out perfectly. Literally, I think that Glamlite is like my favorite new brand that I have tried so far this year. All right, now I'm gonna go into this little flat brush. I'm I really dipped into Charlotte Tilbury this year as well, and I don't know, Charlotte might take the cake. I wasn't thinking about that. All right, I'm going into that guacamole color, and I'm gonna put this like on the very edge of that green. So kind of like, I want it to have the same vibes as the top, where you've got the darker green, and then it goes out into this little lighter green, limey type of a deal. All right, I'm going to build up that shade just a little bit right here. This also kind of gives me like Beetlejuice-ish vibes. Freaking love it. Like I said, if you guys have watched any number of my videos, I really love like a grungy type of a look. That's like one of my favorite like go-tos. All right, now I'm gonna go into onions. I have not used this shade yet. I used my MAC highlighter under my brow bone, just because I don't like anything like too intense in that area. My brows are not my favorite, so I try not to highlight them too much, you know. All right, so this has definitely got like a gold, like yellowish undertone to it, which I didn't even see when I was swatching it. Like, So putting it on the eye though, I mean, you can definitely see, I could definitely see how it goes with this palette. It makes it go with the palette a whole lot more now that it's got that like yellowish gold shift, because you do have so many like greens and oranges in this palette. So I do quite like that actually. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the other eye, pop on my mascara, and then we'll be back for the final thoughts. All right guys, so this is the completed makeup look. As you can tell, like, this isn't everybody's everyday, but to me, like, I don't think this is too crazy to wear out. Like I said, I'm wearing this to work, wearing this out after. I think that this combination of colors just goes really well together. I will say, I definitely think it needed this guacamole color. It's a nice like transition for this green. I also really want to go into this salsa verde color. These two shades, all of the shimmers in here are just gorgeous, and I cannot wait to use them. I also love these like reds and this like neon color here. This is such a delicious color story. Out of the 3 Glamlite palettes, I do think this one is a little bit more loud than the burger or the pizza palette. So if you're more of an everyday type of a person, you will probably like the pizza palette that is like mainly matte shades and like neutral mattes at that. The burger has got a little bit more colors, but this is kind of more of like, it reminds me of like a melt color story, to be honest with you. However, I like this formulation, I think, better than Melt. And Melt has been one of my favorites for a very long time. So, I am just digging Glamlite overall. I wish they had some more color stories that were more in this type of an area. They do have like the baked products, like the cake palette and the donut palettes. However, those are more of like pinky and like pastel type of colors, which is good if that's what you're going for, but I don't tend to wear those colors that often. It's really heavy on like pinks and like brighter blues and things like that. This is more of what I am into, and I freaking love this. Also, this shade right here, all over the lid. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, I think that this was very easy to use. Like, you saw how easily these colors went on. They blended phenomenally. I know that these colors last. And yeah, I mean, for $19 is what you can pick this up for right now. 15 shades for $19 that are all like bomb and perform well on the eyes. Like I said, those mattes did not swatch the best, but they performed excellent. I really don't know what else I can say about it. I really, really love it. I think if you like the color stories from Glamlite, the formula, the packaging, other than like storing these things, that is my only complaint with Glamlite. It's weird shapes, kind of bulky sometimes, hard to store, but yeah, that's really the only complaint I can come up with. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you made it to the end, you're a real trooper. Leave like a little taco emoji or something down below. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. Be kind to yourself, be kind to a neighbor, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.